So we had Monday off, and then as you guys know, it's dead week. So everybody's kind of getting ready for the end of the year, finals next week, papers, assignments. So all that stuff is going into this. But we've had pretty good weather. We played a lot of competitive situational games, offensively, defensively, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today, Thursday, is going to be like the shorter day, and it'll be more like a normal practice. Tuesday, we focused on one pitcher from Tennessee. Wednesday, we focused on the other pitcher. So all the drills in the cages and outside were dedicated to the one kid. The next day was dedicated to the other kid. Instead of mixing them together, because we did have 3 practices, that's how we did it.
Of course, and on Tuesday, you guys had the Crimson Choice Awards. You were honored Coach of the Year for women's sports. What was that award like to you?
Oh, that was awesome. And, you know, SAC did a hell of a job this year, and Life Skills, everybody over there. I think it was the best one yet. Seriously, it was high class. There was a red carpet. There was a DJ. I mean, pictures and the 360 video thing, and the whole thing was really, really good. Food was good in the lobby of Coleman Coliseum, and then the first award was the Women's Coach of the Year, and I was sitting with volleyball assistants, and they said Patrick Murphy, and I thought I was nominated. So I sat there for a little bit, and Matt Scott, assistant volleyball, kind of hit me and said, "Get up there." And they didn't name any other coaches. So I was like, "Oh, okay." So I ran up there, and really appreciate the confidence, because my season was last season, because when the awards happened last year, we hadn't even completed our season yet. So baseball, softball, track, those sports the year before is what's kind of like accounted to whoever gets the Coach of the Year. Not this year. Now this year would be for next year's. So like Coach Jackson from baseball, he was the male Coach of the Year based on what he did with the team last year after a tough thing that happened to them. So it was just a fun night, and it's really cool. I know a lot of athletes, and to see them all dressed up, and it's really cool.
Well, congratulations. And focusing on awards this year, Jocelyn Brisky has gotten SEC Co-Player of the Week for the second time in 3 weeks. Just talk about her growth from fall ball until now.
Well, she's she overcame an injury about the 3rd week of the season, and that bugged her for a little bit, and probably the first time in her career that she's had to deal with something that slowed her down. So number one, mentally, she handled it really well. And then she slowly worked her way back up. And you guys have seen what she's done on the field, and she's earned both of those awards. Lance has done a great job with her. The catchers have done a great job with her. The bullpen catchers have done a great job with her. And I think she's realizing that she has the ability to do this, because that's really like the number one thought in somebody's mind, especially as a freshman. Can I do this in the SEC? And she should know now that she can.
Yes. So then focusing on this weekend series, Power Pink against Tennessee, what's the mindset going into that? Also, it being the last SEC home game of the regular season, just talk
and Murphy bobblehead on Saturday.
Oh, perfect.
So
yeah, talk about that.
No, I cannot believe that this is the last home weekend, and we're going to have all 9 seniors honored together. As you know, they've had their individual days, but we'll have all 9 on the field pregame on Saturday or Sunday. We have Power Pink. We have obviously a really good opponent in Tennessee, who's in the top 5, and all of that together is just going to be a crazy weekend. And I believe baseball's out of town, so I'm hoping that we can have 4,400 at each game and just fill this place up and make a lot of noise. And the team has always had a growth mindset, and they continue to do that. So they know that they're not where they're going to be in the 3rd week, the 4th week of May. And it's a credit to them, their attitudes, their work ethic, because they've continued to work hard.